Be sure to follow my Twitter account at 90sbabygamer. What's going on, guys? It's the 90s Baby Gamer bringing you another video, and this time I'm here to talk about Devil May Cry Definitive Edition's lackluster sales. The Definitive Edition of the game was released recently on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Its first week sales were released, and they are not pretty. Combined on both platforms, the game has just sold 75,740 copies. Now, what does this say about the Definitive Edition? Well, first of all, let's talk about why Capcom actually released this version. You know, a lot of companies, they want to milk that cash cow, and they want to put all of their, definitive editions out there for games that don't need it. But Capcom, I think, did it for a different reason than other companies. See, whereas other games, they sold well on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, these companies just want to milk it and get all the sales that they possibly can out of the game. With Devil May Cry, Ninja Theory's take on the game, that game bombed in terms of sales. It did nowhere near as good as any of the previous Devil May Cry games made by Clover Studios, who is the members from Clover Studio are now Platinum. So they were trying their very best to get this game in people's homes, and once again they fell flat on their faces. Now, hopefully this tells Capcom two things. One, this is not the Devil May Cry game that most people want. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike the new Devil May Cry game for the reasons why most people don't like it. Most people don't like it because they think it's an insult to the Devil May Cry franchise and how it's an insult to Dante as a character. For me, you could have called this game anything in the world. I have no interest in playing as a guy who looks like a modern day douchebag fist bumping in the club. I I don't see the appeal of playing as a douchebag. I really don't. So that game is just a complete turn off for me. I don't care what you call it. And the second thing is, hopefully this tells Capcom and other companies that not everything needs to be remastered. And not everybody's going to buy your product just because it's a remaster of a popular name. You know, like I said in a previous video of mine, I'm getting tired of remasters. I bought new systems for new experiences, and I'm hoping that I get more and more of it, and I'm hoping I'm seeing way and way more way less remasters because I already played it last generation. Those games are not outdated enough that it needs to be re-released. I think it's getting a little ridiculous and a little overbearing. So hopefully this tells Capcom that. And hopefully, I know this is a long shot, but hopefully they can, see this, team up with Platinum and say, hey, can you like come back and develop some Devil May Cry games? And then the coup de grace of them all have Bayonetta and Devil May Cry crossover, which I'm sure a lot of fans are hoping. It's a long shot, but hopefully it can happen. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you like more of my content, be sure to subscribe.